Storm chasing, yeah. How's it going? A storm chase. Hummingbirds up there eating. See that hummingbird? Guardian is right. Can you see that hummingbird? Oh, Alice Cooper. Where? That was my first concert 50 years ago. Hey, Caroline. Can you see the hummingbird? Yeah, good. Little helicopter. Yeah, we get a lot of them sometimes. Not that many so far. Mississippi Valley. Oh, good for you. Now, what town is that in? Hey, Blue, how you doing? Good. Watching this hummingbird get something to eat. I've been stacking books on the shelves all day. Oh, they're excellent. Yeah. They brine their meat, that's why. I haven't figured out how to do that brining yet. I follow the recipe and it's just too salty. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd go to that every night. That'd be fun. I love Iowa. I got a speeding ticket in Colfax, Iowa once. Hey, Pug. Way to get in that guy's ass the other night in the chat. Good job. Good job. Oh, do you? Yeah, I know a lot of people that have suffered for that. You want me to ask Ted how he treats that? I know people that have had to go on disability temporarily for that, but they all got it fixed eventually. Yeah, good for you. Good job. You should have just blocked his ass. Yeah, there's a name for these plants. I'm not sure what they are. They're all over down here. They get huge too, like full apple tree size. Oh, cool. How was Brett Michaels? Did you see him? Yeah, it's interesting what causes that. Can you see these clouds pretty good? Hey, last night I think my processor was overworked. I'd never done that before, and I was processing a video, uploading a video, and on StreamYard. It was the little engine that couldn't. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, Skid Row, yeah, good. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I just got done eating a couple chicken thighs. I'm gonna head back over to the house. I got Marty some chicken wings. Hey Rita, we're just kicking it, know what I'm saying? Checking out these clouds, storm coming in. These storms are coming up from the southwest down around Macon. Some are forming, some are dissipating. Mixed bag. Hey, Debbie and Dave. Hummingbird don't fly away. Seals and crops. Let's kick it. This is a little one. You know, they're weird around here. They pick up, they go away. I can't say. This one was a 3 of 10. Earlier it was a 9 of 10, and it died out right before it got here. Disappointed. Oh, yeah, we have tons of those. Damselflies and dragonflies. Vultures didn't show up this morning. They got a big dinner last night. I'd like to see some data on Denver's weather over the last 20 years. Snowfall in different places and all that. I should look it up. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, I love storms. We get them a lot down here now. All the way till like through October. This one isn't that big a one. You know, I found, I measure the rain down here. And the other night when I was doing a live, it rained cats and dogs for about 20 minutes. Only a 16th of an inch of rain. I would have bet there was more than that. No, I haven't looked into that. I'll tell you, the temperature just dropped quite a bit. You know those big plastic thermometers that you can buy everywhere? People have them. I found they read, on an average, 7 degrees hotter than it really is. Oh, it does. Oh, you lucky dog. I mean, I like storms with a lot of thunder, lightning, heavy rain. I don't like just a deluge of pure rain for days, unless it's like really crazy. Really crazy amount of rain. These hummingbirds spend half their life fighting. They have super fast metabolisms, require a ton of energy. Before they fly across the Gulf of Mexico, they double their weight. It used to, but it doesn't seem to anymore. Oh, good for you. Yeah, New Zealand's great. Great place for birds. What do you got, a pool table job down there? Yeah, they do, yep. Here's one up there drinking now. Oh, I hope so. Hope it does go through Georgia. Oh, good for you. That'll be fun. Yes, there is. It's winter there now. It's winter there right now. No, hurricane season, actually, it doesn't start till November. Or is it start November or end of November? One or the other. I don't think Tropical Storm Debbie, it's just a tropical storm, isn't it? Oh, good for you. Good for you. Take some rubbers, especially in Venezuela. June through November, yeah. June through November, yeah. That's the only benefit I see to this changing weather. Kick-ass storms. Oh, good for you. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nothing, category one. Oh, can you hear the chirps? Yeah, there's one up there drinking now. You know, we were mixing our own hummingbird formula, but it seemed to spoil quickly. After a couple days, if they didn't really drink a lot of it, we had to change it, clean the thing. But I bought this quart, which is like $8, which seems like a lot. But you know what? It doesn't seem to spoil, so they must have some kind of preservative in it. It's crazy, a little hummingbird, a little tiny heart and lungs. I don't think you should use sugar. It's something else. It's a nectar mix. I know you're not supposed to use honey for them either. Yeah, they are cute. Oh, really? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, yep. Birds have pretty high sugar levels compared to most living things. Glucose levels. You have any over there, Rob? Oh, wow. Hey, how you doing? No, I didn't. Oh, you lucky dog. You should have recorded it. Get a GoPro for that. Just leave it out there. Yeah, we used to have a bunch of them, yeah. Only put one. Got those bee traps, which I guess could be taken down now. Carpenter bees. probably trap 500 of them, 1,000 maybe, a lot. Oh, that'd be great. See, I really have kind of a limited view here because of the tall trees. Instead of seeing like the horizon if you were on a beach or something like that. Oh, cool. You know, this tax thing is going to be an issue everywhere. There's just not enough people paying into the pot. I think the government's smart enough to create these inflated house prices for tax. I know people paying double the tax that they were 15 years ago on property taxes because of these bullshit values. She's with Marty sleeping, yeah. We just bought our new bed yesterday. Amazon sucks now. I used to have confidence in them, but now it's just a bunch of Chinese junk. Don't ever buy food stuff on there. It's all like reject shit, stale, fell off a truck, coffee beans that were on the ground when they got there. If it looks too good to be true, it is. Books are cheap. I think it's a shame the way they were able to discount books like that against standalone store retailers. I mean, they're a third cheaper. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Buy a GoPro, Rob, and you can record as you're flying and flying too. You should be recording all this stuff. This is good, like YouTube content about everything that started. Where did I show it? Hey, Amp Love, how you doing? Did you read that article a week ago? Oh wow. Yeah, the feds are in a real pickle. You still using Outlook? Internet and stuff? I don't know what book that would be. Unless it's one I bought a long time ago that I showed in my house. There's no science behind it. I wouldn't fuck with herbs at all. Unregulated supplements for something as serious as vertigo. I mean, there's people that get that vertigo that like fall and bust themselves up. Stephanie fell yesterday, took a bad fall. Yeah, I know that, but they're not anymore. People live longer now than they ever have. It's because of science. Same thing, people drove Model A's at one time. People, the Wright brothers, rickshaws. Yeah, she's sore. She said in the last 50 years she's skinning her knees for totally different reasons. She felt, yeah, she not bad, but it could have been a lot worse. You know, it costs over $1 billion to bring a medicine to market now. That herb stuff, it can be just some flunky mixing stuff up in a dirty garage in Brazil, selling it on Amazon. Maybe it's strong, maybe it's not. Oh, Sociology, that's an excellent book, yeah. That's by Dorian Kinserly. Dorian Kinserly, excellent. You can get it used for about $10, free shipping. Dorian Kinserly, DK they go by. DK Sociology. Just put DK Sociology. Yeah, it's super interesting, especially how they, excuse me, sum up racism and stuff. Yeah, that's what my dad used to say. Normal, that's a good question. You really couldn't define it. Yeah, you should do it. You should do it. Yeah, do it. I say do it. Yeah, they're all over here down here. Nah, I probably won't. Huh. It doesn't interest me that much. Yeah, cardinals. Yeah, there's a lot of cardinals down here. Lately, it's been more. They usually come out in the evening. I don't know what the deal is. They're kind of like skittish. They're mostly females. Hey, Callie. ADHD isn't all bad, but really it's attention deficit as an adult, not HD. As an adult, you don't see adults running around a Christmas tree like a lunatic. It's basically AD. Ted told me they don't diagnose adults like that for referrals. What's executive function? It could be. You know, I've read articles too that heroin addicts burn out their sensory receptors. And when they've been on it a long time, they have a hard time obtaining pleasure. But I can't find any science to support that. Yeah, they say Elon Musk has it too. No, I've been fucking around with this house. Stacking my books, bullshitting around. I'm gonna take a trip here in the fall. I'm gonna go out and visit uh, Christine. I got tons of shit to do. I work on it about 5 hours a day. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to see some studies on that. North Lake. One time. Yeah, there's a bunch of them today. Yeah, they were coming out of the southwest earlier, Macon. Nah, that they will never be that strong by the time they get here. It's weird. No, she's in Greensboro, North Carolina. You got that right. That little bird flying. There's a lot of bookstores up there. I'm gonna go to Fayetteville too. A lot of bookstores there too. You know, I saw two copperheads last week crossing the road. I barely missed one. Was able to swerve. That means I'm 1 for 3 in killing them accidentally. Yeah, I'm gonna come up there. Yeah. Gonna party all night. There's a single crow that comes by here a lot. By himself, always by himself. I threw him some chicken out there. Hope he gets it. Those birds are eating corn out there. Right there. Oh yeah, it's very observant, yeah. Try to get him out of the road. I do that with birds quite a bit. Yeah, I ran over one squirrel since I've lived here, fortunately. It was a sad death. There's a male. If you really love birds, it's expensive. Niger seed, Nyger, $60 for. Let me see. No, it's $40 for 20. Is it 40? $40 for 25 pounds. Yeah, but boy, do they love it. That'll be gone in no time compared to everything else. Especially these kind of birds, finches, cardinals. I mean, they'll eat that and ignore everything else. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Here's a turboprop. There's a lot of nice wildlife down here. There's some doves. Can you imagine hunting doves? There's got to be something wrong with their minds. Shooting doves. I mean, what skill is there in that? We got a lot of deer around here. Good ones too, big racks. I was surprised the size of the deer here. I thought they'd be smaller than Michigan. Wow. Crazy. I know grouse are on the decline. So are turkeys. See, these storms died out before they got here. Bob White. No, because I don't do the trail cameras anymore. It's just kind of boring to me. But I do see them from time to time. Not like super great, but pretty good, like 9 point maybe. There's probably 5 of them around here. You know, they're very skittish. I usually see them cutting across the road after somebody hasn't been home a couple days or over here eating, but they're not coming up and eating like the does. Young bucks do, but not the older ones. I already saw 30 pigs walking down the road the other day, wild pigs. Feel bad for those things. No, I didn't see them. It's been a little like overcast. I haven't been doing those star videos too much. I'm gonna get some more GoPros. I've about burned out the ones I have. Hey, Debbie and Dave, that GoPro 9 for the kind of stuff I do, and I think the kind of stuff you do, definitely the GoPro 9's the way to go. If I could buy 3 new ones, I'd do it. That GoPro 12, and I've got an 11, and it runs out of battery way quicker, no matter what you're doing. Wow. All right, you party on. Get a pierogi. Yeah, I know the fawns are like that too. They'll let you run over them before they run usually. Yeah, GoPro 9. I noticed too on those GoPros that when one comes out, there'll be a bunch of articles that they're terrible, they suck, don't get them, wait till the 10, wait till the 11, wait till the 12. Well, you know what? That was bad advice. I love it. Put 51,000 miles on it in a year. I'm going to get some new, I think I'm going to replace the strut shocks and get a new set. I'm only buying Michelin tires from now on. I don't care how much they cost. They're worth it. Like 400 count. A new one, like with the same stuff I have, is about 70 grand. I paid 8,000 for that. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I mean, that's what I got, and as it turned out, it was a good guess. I mean, I used them and I thought they were good, but the articles were iffy at the time. But mine was from empirical observation, actually using them. Yeah, if I could buy three, even if they were the same price, I would buy 3 new 9s, then 12s. Only thing I like about the 11 is it's got that star star tracker thing. But the rest of the stuff, I don't know about you guys, but I only upload videos in 1080p. That's it. That 4, and 5.3K. Forget that. Takes forever. And most people don't have a 4K monitor anyway. Just a waste of time. Oh, good. So the most popular selling vehicle in the United States, Ford F-150. Party on, Don. Don't like that, Rob? Nah, you read articles about that, but my 9s I had under the water all the time, in the winter too. Now, somebody's saying that they've had problems with the 12. They're good up to 30 feet. Who the hell's going more than 30 feet? Probably some scuba diver. They do lie, though. GoPro does lie. I'll tell you what they lie about. They lie about them overheating. Like, I run my cameras all the time until the battery runs out, which is usually about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes in the extended battery. And during hot days, you never know. They could overheat and it just shuts them down. And the newer models overheat quicker, the 10, the 11, and the 12 than the 9. So they do lie about that. Once in a while, I've seen an article where GoPro doesn't say this, but they kind of suggest that these cameras are action cameras. They weren't intended to record for 90 minutes at a time, which is probably a pretty good argument for that. But they're not going to put that in writing because they don't want to hurt their sales. But I know a bunch of people that have. If you were going to take a trip, a nice trip, and don't be recording in those high resolutions, 5.3 and 4.4K. They'll overheat for sure. I know people that have taken vacations and lost all their footage from overheating. Thing just shuts down. You got to reformat the card. I tell people all the time, you really want to make sure you get what you're recording, doing it in 1080p and have 2 GoPros. because they're fickle. You know, they're only $220. What do you expect? But part of that comes a degree of unreliability. And, you know, it's just the way it goes. I mean, I love them overall. Shit, for $220, I've said all along they ought to be $2,000 for everything they do. Time lapse, night, underwater, blah, blah, blah. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, these new cars. You know, and nowadays, just because you buy a new car, that's no guarantee you're not going to have a bunch of problems with it. It's not like the old days. You know, occasionally you get a recall. Like I remember in the 70s, you bought a new car, it's like, and it was like a big deal if it had something wrong with it. You take it back and they'd fix it, no problem. Now it's like, shit, everybody you talk to, man, their car's been in the shop for 14 days. They can't get parts. You know, I know that shortly after COVID, they were totaling a lot of cars, particularly foreign cars. Mercedes Benz was at the top because they knew they were going to piss off the owners for how long it would take to get the parts. It was taking 6 months at collision shops. I mean, how are you going to run a collision business working on a bunch of Mercedes Benz? You're not. So they totaled them. That way they got more than they would have, and they could have bought it back if they wanted to. Then the waiting game was on them. But you look at these new cars, I don't even think they're good looking, to tell you the truth. Bunch of tinny ass, junky shit. That's the only way you're going to improve gas mileage, pretty much, is to lighten them. You know, at our age now, we're not going to suffer the big problem that they're going to have with fuel in 50 years. You think it's bad now, wait till then. You're going to be looking at a 3,000-mile trip out west from Connecticut as a fantasy. You won't be able to afford it. Or you could take 2 weeks by charging it up everywhere you go through a fossil fuel powered charging station that they still need because the whole infrastructure would collapse if you tried to go with solar, wind, or water. Yeah, Marty ordered two of those and ended up canceling them after he went to a convention and ran into competitors. With a full load, they were running out of juice in less than 100 miles. Yeah, they're uglier now. I didn't even know. When did I catch that? I didn't even notice it. You know, these vintage cars are bringing crazy money now. See, the thunderstorms died out before they got here. They're just not practical. I mean, you could use one inner yard, like, you know, inside the yard, but like actually operating as a legitimate long haul truck, forget it. Well, I think I'm going to go back to stacking books, you guys. So have a good day. I might come on tonight. If I don't, party on. Yeah, they look good, but if you're in a place where they salt roads, the metal sucks. It's real cheap, thin metal, and the salt eats them alive. You don't see any old Subarus from eastern states that don't look like Swiss cheese. Party on. Party on. Yeah, it's not fun. Believe me, I hate it. See you, Callie. I hope we get some more storms. These turned out to be bullshit, but I'm used to it. Rock on, Tribbles. Rock on.